Hi guys, and welcome to the Here's What Happened podcast. My name is Kate Bloom, your host of this podcast, and today we have a really fun episode that we're really excited for. And actually, I said I'm the host, but we have 3 hosts today. So today's episode, really excited for. Today we are doing asking guys questions that girls are too afraid to ask. So on my Instagram story, I had you guys submit questions that you wanted to know about guys, but were maybe too nervous to ask. So that's what we're doing today, and we're asking this group of guys. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for coming on. How about we have everyone introduce themselves real quick, starting down the line.
Okay. Hi guys, I'm London and I'm 14.
I'm Mariah and I'm 18.
I'm Kate and I'm 18. You guys already know me.
I'm Malachi, I'm 17.
I'm Kai, I'm 20.
I'm Cash, I'm 16.
I'm Rusty, I'm 19.
I'm Michael, I'm 14.
I'm Logan, and I'm 16.
So, yeah. So should we just get into the questions?
Yeah, let's
should we
just
just
dive
start?
in.
I feel like that was all we needed to say.
Yeah.
So we should start with a more light and fun question. I'm gonna re-ask the one that I asked you guys first last time because I feel like it was a good one, and I hate to do a repeat right off the bat. But why do guys like beating each other up for fun? Like,
Cash should be great at answering this question.
yeah, actually, Cash.
I think we should start in order.
Go down the line.
Yeah, go
Okay,
on.
Malachi.
Honestly, it's just fun. It's just a way for boys to bond, I guess. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
It's a good way to get some energy out. I mean, I think it depends on the person because, like, for example, last night, I was trying to brush my teeth, and he was wrestling me for my water bottle. So it's, like, almost midnight. I'm brushing my teeth, and he's just wrestling with me in the living room.
Oh my god.
So I think it just depends on the person, and this kid is on fire for it.
A lot of times I think it's just natural instinct and like asserting your dominance, if you know what I mean. A lot of times it's just it's something to do when you're bored. Like you've got energy and you're tired of watching your phone. You just start beating up your friend for no reason.
So it's like a love thing though. Like if you beat up your guy friend, like it wouldn't if you beat up Kai, like it wouldn't be because you hate him, but like
That means you're tight, you know. You don't
Yeah.
just like I wouldn't just go beat up somebody I just met on first Wednesday. You know, it's like
yeah, because like as a girl, like I would never just go up and like start beating up Mariah, because like that would be like aggressive. You know what I mean?
wrestling.
I mean, sometimes it can be annoying, but
yeah, you gotta feel the room, you know. And if the room's
which he
boring
couldn't
enough,
do. He couldn't do that.
you just gotta. Wow, this is the throw to the bus channel. But yeah, that's my short little example of short.
Okay, Rusty.
Whatever.
Am I really the best one to answer this?
Probably not. I feel like Rusty's. I've never seen Rusty beat anyone up.
I
For the
mean,
most part, except for Michael.
I've slapped a couple cheeks in my day.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Logan, can you explain this at all?
I mean, it's just a game, you know? Like, if you just, like, look at him. Sometimes you would look at him and you feel like, yeah, I want to tackle him for no reason whatsoever.
It's just kind of fun. I don't know. To just like tackle Logan.
Do you guys wrestle with like just anybody that's a guy, or is it kind of like
It has to be
people
the
you're
right
close
It has to be
You
your
don't-
friend.
you don't
You
just
can't
have
just
to
go
go
to
to-
someone like Cash said, like first Wednesday, like, hey, ah!
Like,
You know,
let's say, like, you're closer to one friend than the other, will you wrestle both of your friends, or is it just, like, one that you feel more comfortable with?
No. That would be really
Like, for
if you
example.
Like, if I wrestled, like, someone, I don't know, just, like, it has to be a friend, a good friend.
Yeah,
You can't
okay.
just,
Well,
like, I don't know.
if there's 2 people in a group and you would have the guts to even wrestle one of them, you're gonna wrestle both of them. Because
Okay,
like, that
for
would
example.
it'd be so weird if one friend just watching you guys wrestle.
Yeah,
like,
it has
you
to be.
wouldn't wrestle. You would rather you'd rather not wrestle at all. But like a lot of times, like if it was 2 buddies that you just mess around with and they get the point for no reason, then it just happens.
But like your guys' guy friends that you hang out with at church, if they were to come over here, would you wrestle with them?
It depends on
So
who
it's
they
just
are.
gotta be really, really good friends. Like you have to hang out more than once to
Yeah.
wrestle.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And some people just have that thing where you just know that you would never wrestle. Like there's some people with
Yeah.
personalities that you would never wrestle because they don't have that in them, but other people. You can tell.
What's a good sign that like someone might not want to wrestle you?
Normally when they're like squaring me up, like putting their fists up, you can kind of tell they want to wrestle. And a lot of times they're more like closed off people, like observing things.
Okay. All right, the next question. Do you guys think it's funny or unattractive when girls burp or fart?
It's just funny. It's like comedic relief in a way, I guess. I mean, granted, like I said last time, it depends on the situation. Like, if we're on a romantic date, I don't want you doing that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like I said, it's fine. So.
Mm-hmm. And the one thing I will say real quick, I just want to talk to the podcast real quick. We recorded this same episode. It's Sunday today. We recorded this on Thursday. And so if we keep saying, like, last time, Malachi was like I said last time, we tried to record this on last Thursday, and the file for the whole episode got corrupted. So we're re-recording it today with a few extra people. And so that's why some of these questions they've already answered. But we're re-answering them for you guys. But anyways, okay.
The biggest thing is situational awareness.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, like he said, if we're, like, out with my parents, like, you're just, let's say I take a girl out with my parents, she's just meeting them for the first time, and she just starts ripping it. That's probably a red flag. But you know, if we're close and stuff, it would probably be funny.
But like, what if it's like you're around your family and you're like 2 years of dating and she like farts around your parents? How would you feel about that?
Well, I mean, that just depends on the relationship. Like, if they become like close, I mean, our parents would not care. Mom would think it's funny. So it just depends on the relationship.
Yes, that's true.
I'm probably gonna go with the same. Like, if it's kind of exactly what he said, like, it not necessarily the most attractive thing, but it's not if it's in the right time, I guess. So
Okay.
Same with you.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I haven't really put a whole lot of thought into this.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
What about you, Logan?
I would just say, like, it's not attractive, obviously, but like, if it's, again, the situation, the room, the people, I don't know, it's just situational.
Yeah. Michael, you agree?
Yes, I do. I think it's probably a little bit more funny than like weird, but if it's like intentional, then it is a little weird. Just because like you're, like literally just like trying to like gas the whole room up, but if it's like on accident, then it's pretty funny because they didn't mean to.
Smoke them out.
Okay. This is kind of more of like a personal question, but I honestly just picked out the paper and this is the first one that I saw. In America, there's a lot of pressure on girls to be super duper skinny. Does that matter to you guys?
Not really. I mean, no. Like, it doesn't really matter, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not looking at that specifically. Like, there's a whole lot of different components to it and, like, to a relationship. And so, like, whatever it is, it is. So.
Yeah.
So do you care if they're not skinny?
Like, does that even matter to you guys?
Yeah, does it matter to you?
No, I mean, of course, everyone's got their preferences and stuff, but I think the beauty standard is probably a little unhealthy. You know, not every single girl needs to be a twig. That's sorry about that. I don't know. I just think society holds girls to a standard that's not very fair and a little difficult, and it messes with their mental state a lot. So I would say to not worry about it as much.
That's a good
I
answer.
think social media is definitely brainwashing some girls, and it's making things hard for them.
True. Yeah. That's a good answer.
It's good.
Thank you.
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's really good.
yeah, like Kai was saying, I would say that with social media and everything, a lot of it is not even real, and there's so many filters that it's kind of like very fake, and so it just pushes them to a point where it's like completely unrealistic. And but I mean, I think at the same time it's cool to work towards standards what you think without doing it for a dude, you know, like just doing it for yourself. But no, I don't think it doesn't really matter. A lot of times it's the personality that's a lot more attractive, so that standard really isn't even there. So that's kind of what I think about it.
It's good. It's good.
I can't sit on this side of him because I'm just gonna say the same thing every single time. But no, I agree. I think it's like one of those things that it's just not that important. Like, it can cause like borderline eating disorders at times with certain people, and you know, obviously you'd like to avoid that. So
for sure.
But yeah, I think it's just like what Malachi was saying. There's a lot more to a relationship than, you know, that. I mean, obviously, yeah, I think looks are important to a degree. I mean, you have to be attracted to a person to some extent to even want to date them in the first place.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Logan?
I just, again, like preferences and stuff like that, but like obviously you don't want to change yourself just because the other person thinks they like you better this way. Like you should stay like how you are and how you want to be, you know? And that, I mean, I guess kind of all what they said too.
Yeah. It's good. It's good. Michael?
I don't really care. I don't really put much thought into this. It's kind of just like if I like the person or not.
What is the best type of perfume smell on a girl? Sweet, floral, warm, cool, powdery, etc.
What the heck?
I never
so
think
specific.
about this.
Floral!
Like, do you want it more natural or more like
Yeah.
you walk into like a flower shop?
I don't want anything that's gonna punch me in the face.
Okay. Even if it smells like so amazing, you don't want it like super strong.
I don't want to be like.
I don't want it in my large intestine. It's like
I should not be able to smell you from across the room.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
like it has to be just like, I don't know, like not like.
Like when you walk by them or something?
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
subtle, like good smell.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're walking by a girl and you smell, like, her perfume...
That's horrible.
Really?
You don't like that?
I don't like that personally.
You don't want her to
Really?
Because
I mean,
because
I feel
when
like
you're
it's just
around,
too much.
if you can smell a girl when you're walking past them, you know that they literally got in their car and just. And then when you're close to them, you get a headache. It's like if you're giving them a hug and you smell them, that's attractive. But if you're like standing from me to Logan and you smell them, that's like horrible in my opinion.
Yep,
Yeah.
you're right.
Really?
What about like
I
cologne?
just-
Because guys' cologne is strong
Guys'
and you can
cologne,
walk past
yeah.
them and they
I like
For
it
me,
when you
cologne,
can
like when I
smell
wear my
it.
cologne, I don't want people to smell me from here. I only hope like if I give them a hug, they're like, oh, he smells good.
Okay, so this kind of ties... This doesn't really tie along with the answer, but if a girl smells bad, is that unattractive? Like,
Yes.
or if you
Yeah.
can't
Very,
smell...
very, very.
But if you can't
unattractive.
smell her perfume when you hug her, is that unattractive? Like, you
All
want to
right.
smell perfume?
Like,
It
she smells like
depends.
nothing.
Yeah.
So like
Like,
if
she
a
smells like
girl,
nothing.
all right,
She
if a
smells like-
girl be smelling like BO and stuff,
Oh
and,
yeah.
Oh.
but she wasn't,
hate
and she wasn't like working out. She wasn't like coming home from work
Yeah,
or
yeah.
anything like that. If she's like coming straight from home or anything like that and doesn't smell very good, it's unattractive. But it's understandable if you're in some sort of setting that's gonna get you a little worked up.
Yeah.
If you just smell like nothing, that's fine.
It's fine, yeah.
It is what
But
it is.
Which
Yeah.
one do you prefer? Do you prefer her to smell like nothing or perfume?
Like
I enjoy
strong-
Like a lot of
I
perfume.
enjoy
A lot of
girls
perfume
smelling
or,
good.
like-
I don't.
Or like nothing. You smell like nothing.
If it was gonna be a lot every time, I'd rather smell like
Well,
nothing.
are we talking like a
Yeah.
knockout straight to the face smell?
No, just like a
Or-
little...
Are we talking about half a bottle?
Just
Yeah,
like you
that-
can
that's-
smell that they just put perfume
Yeah,
on.
that's
Like when they
fine.
walk
Yeah.
by.
Perfume would be better.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I
See,
think
that's
it's
what I
good.
think for guys too.
Yeah.
Like I walked past a guy in church today that smelled good. Like when he walked past me, I was like, he smells good. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But like, I feel like that's a good amount. Like, you know,
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
smell the whole room up, but like enough. And the other question was like specifically what scent, and maybe it's just personal preference, but what scent do guys like? Like
Yeah, that was like the original
More
question. I don't
floral.
know if
It's
we like
personal
tried to like go
preference.
off.
I
Like
look
some
I would
more-
say.
I don't think I could tell
I couldn't
you.
tell you.
Like I don't know
think,
all those
I couldn't tell you the
differences.
difference between artificial and natural, okay?
Well, like, do you like the smell of like vanilla?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's like vanilla, like the vanilla
Vanilla,
smell.
It's like-
Yeah,
vanilla.
there's like
No, it smells good.
there's like some different
Cash
types, like
impression.
kind of floral, and it's kind of like it smells like if you were to walk in like a flower shop, like Kate says, or if like somebody just made like cookies. Like there's like a bunch of different
Cookies.
I don't really want them to smell like cookies.
like because vanilla's in cookies.
or like
I think-
cool and warm scents. Like, do you guys know what I'm talking about?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Michael knows.
I
Michael's a cologne connoisseur.
Yeah, because
I think
he has
that-
two sisters.
Like
That's true.
like a vanilla type.
Yeah.
Like I think like plant based and like kind of like flowery kind of smells like gross in a way. Like
Oh.
off.
Flowery.
It almost smells like
flowers in
milk.
general don't
It
really
smells
Yeah,
like
flower-
mildew.
I've-
When they
I've
wear it,
always
it smells
smelled
like
flowers. I'm
mildew.
What, like the
What's the big
flowery?
deal?
If it smelled like
And they wear like
grass,
a
then it-
flowery, like
Yeah.
even in their like laundry stuff. You know how like you can use like I don't know,
The smell good stuff.
Tide.
like
There's,
Tide.
like-
they,
Yeah.
Some of them use natural stuff, and it honestly really smells horrible.
Really?
Yes.
True.
Okay, so how would you feel if like the person you were with, they don't smell like when they shower regularly, but when they exercise they like they sweat so much and they kind of stink? Would that be like
Well, that's normal.
It really just depends on how
that's-
fast
yeah,
they're
that's
getting clean.
just
You know?
That's
you
what it
think
is.
that like all the time, even like
Exception.
on a walk or
I mean,
Well, it really depends because there are certain people who really do just like sweat excessively,
yeah.
and like who genuinely like can't control that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I guess it really depends.
I
But like,
know.
in certain situations, I guess it just is what it is. If I know that you like shower regularly and whatnot, then okay, well it is what it is.
Whatnot.
It's not like you're always smelling like
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
Good to know.
It's my turn. Okay, so this is actually along the lines of what we're talking about right now, so I feel like it's a good time to ask it. For you, what instantly makes a girl unattractive?
Pooping.
What?
Everyone pants would do it.
All right. Well, we kind of already answered this question, but it didn't record, so I'm gonna go back on my answer.
Okay.
When the female is rude to like waiters, like we go
Yeah.
out and
Yeah.
they're disrespectful to people serving us.
Yeah.
That's I don't like that.
I guess I'll just go with my previous answer too, just like inconsistency and whatnot.
Suppose I'll go with my previous answer. Just kind of like constantly not wanting to do what, or like just like being unhappy with what's going on, I guess, like with what we're doing. I don't know.
What was that question again? Could you read it?
What instantly makes a girl unattractive? Or like what, like when you are talking to her, like let's say within the first 10
Okay.
minutes.
I got
What
you.
10 seconds.
What makes 10 seconds? What makes them like instantly unattractive when you first are talking to them for a couple minutes?
For me,
Difference.
it's like
If they have a list.
it's their posture, like how they're presenting themselves. So like, let's say they're hunched over,
Yeah.
like this. They're like this. I don't mean like this. I just mean like
I was literally
normal.
sitting
You
over
gotta,
there.
you gotta be like
gotta-
confidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not
Confidence?
like not like this. It's like just
No.
normal.
How would you
posture.
feel if
Oh
you're
my,
like if
that's-
the person you were with was just always like straight up and down, like perfect posture 24/7?
I probably think they have.
Would you like
scoliosis.
that? Scoliosis.
So like,
My
Probably.
sister has
so
that.
you're saying
It's true.
She was straight up.
She's always
Andrea?
Lauren.
Oh.
She's always pretty normal.
Cash. So if a girl came up to you and she was like, "Hi, Cash, how are you?" Like you would not like that.
I would just say, "Hey, what's up?" I mean, I'm not ever.
We're not
girl I
like
see
we're
in
not
the
But what
movie.
staring
if-
at
what
your
if she
spine
was-
like
What if she,
posture.
what if she was
Posture
really,
bar.
Posture.
what if she was
Outta
really,
here.
really, really pretty, but she walked like this?
Posture.
It's more personality to me. So if she had like an outgoing personality, maybe. But
Yeah,
for me,
so
it's kind of like normally people who walk like that don't have that kind of personality.
What about you? Would be instant. What is the question again? Instantly unattractive.
I think I'm gonna go back to my previous answer, and just like if they have addictions to stuff, you know, like bad things, like I guess like you know, just any type of like bad addiction that's an immediate like, yeah.
Michael?
I forget what my previous answer was.
It was hygiene.
Oh yeah, hygiene.
Okay, what should we do? The pet peeve one. Like, what's your biggest pet peeve?
Just in general?
In
think-
general, or like
I
about?
think in general.
Yeah, let's do in general.
Biggest
Like
pet peeve?
like about a girl or
Let's just do in general. Not a pet peeve.
Think.
I have a pet named Peeve.
That's
Thank you.
that's a good one.
Thank you.
It might take me a
That's
second
so
to
original,
think
Rusty.
about it.
I got
Why'd
you.
you think
I got
of that?
I have one
so.
too.
I mean,
I'm actually
What-
gonna name a dog Peeve.
this is kind of similar to my
excited.
other answer, but it's whenever they're just not a very sweet person. So like, whenever it comes to, even if they are having a bad day, like let's say the waiter, I'm not name dropping, but the waiter that we had at El Rincon today, like she was not. You could tell she wasn't having a very
She
good
wasn't
day, but
nonchalant.
she wasn't like being nice about it at the same time.
Yeah.
Like she didn't smile or anything, which I understand everyone's got their, struggling days, but you can still be
At
a little
least
bit nice
try.
to people during
Yeah.
that.
Fake it
Yeah,
at
that's good.
least.
Wait, so that's your overall?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't like rude people. Like if I'm
Rude
having a bad day at
people, no,
work,
rude
I'm not
people are
mean to
bad.
people. I still greet them. I'm still friendly. Like,
Yeah.
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 It just bothers me so much.
Yeah.
For me, this is a little off topic, but metal on metal. Like, there's this person like we have to scratch grills,
Oh yeah.
and this is pet peeves in general,
I
right?
know what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, yeah. It's metal on metal, and then it's when people, men or women, hold their S's like so.
Oh,
I can't.
Oh,
It makes me like die inside. I'm like,
And the O's, the
The
O's.
R's
The
are
R's.
like really,
Oh,
this is
Really?
really crazy right now.
See that it's S for me because it's
Or the
like the,
Us, like
no,
the
it's like the, it's like the, it's like it feels like it just like absolutely scratches my soul.
Or like Logan.
Like so so
Logan,
silly.
Micah.
Oh, like if they have like the little like
Were you a
the,
pilot?
The Valley Girl
What do you
accent.
say?
Like I'll be like at Chipotle. I'll be at Chipotle, and then they're like, I'm
So
gonna
a
take a
transgender
salad
woman.
with some guac and some Sprite to go.
Oh.
Please and thank you, right, kids? Say thank you.
Hey, Snake.
What if?
Yes, dude. It's horrible.
Oh my
It's like my biggest pet
But
peeve.
what if they're like what if it's a lisp? But what
Not
if
for
they
sure.
It is not because
Yeah,
you
would
can
you
tell
rather
when it's a
the
list. And you can tell
or
when
the
it-
S's?
Oh, lips, easily.
list.
Lip.
Okay, but would you rather have somebody have really sharp S's, or would you rather have somebody that goes like, Kasha, what are you doing?
Oh.
Stop
That's
it,
awful.
S's.
That,
S's.
that falls more into the personality.
Okay, wait.
I wouldn't be
Give
hanging out with
us example
somebody
of
who, like, has
both.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Give
the
us example of
whiny-
both.
Like if they're
Like-
whining, they're not old
like-
enough to be hanging out with
Like-
people.
please, like I want you to do that so bad.
Please don't do that again.
Work was
Or
so
like-
hard.
Or like, please stop. Please stop doing that.
Well, it's different when you can tell that someone's
That's a
trying
cartoon
to
character.
Both
Yeah.
of them are horrible.
They're both
I think I
awful.
definitely
They're
go-
both
I-
bad.
I
Just
would
don't
probably
do
go
it.
with the
Don't
O's.
do it. Just
Me too,
both
I would
of
go
them
with
don't
the
do
O's.
it.
I have a
Probably
problem
like
with the us too. Like, why is there at the end of your sentence?
But I would rather than us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's
Just
more
it.
targeted. Like you know that person's trying to make you have a bad day when they
Let's
go.
do it. Let's do it.
I'll take salad on the side.
Just don't
Okay.
do both of them.
I'll
Just
do
don't do
salad on
either.
the
Yeah, or
Just-
don't
yeah.
it up.
Who else didn't say their pet peeve yet?
Rusty, Logan, and Michael,
I don't.
and
I don't
Malachi.
know.
You don't have
It's
one?
just in
I
general.
do. But
Yeah, in
like,
general.
a lot of
I
them.
have one.
Uh-huh.
When parents when you're like out in public and parents like don't discipline their kids whenever they're like
Oh my
Oh my
god.
gosh, dude.
That is the worst thing.
Like the kids will just be doing whatever they want. And,
Like they'll be
they'll
kicking
like,
my
like,
knees.
They've got them on like a
That's like the
leash.
first
They're, like,
original
pulling
and
them with the
good
leash.
answer he's
Yeah.
had
That
this
is.
entire
Leashes.
Get back here, little John!
when kids are going crazy and they're just like, oh, here, watch my phone, honey, and they
Oh,
completely
Lord.
stop.
Oh my gosh.
Like
That's-
they're so.
Oh my
Yeah.
They are
gosh.
so
It's
That is
addicted.
so
The
bad.
iPhones and the iPad.
The iPad kids.
iPad kids.
So
bad.
bad.
The
That's
iPad
not
kids
even both.
make me so
Seem to
like.
be.
Please, just
Gotta
like
argue
you're
that.
Like they're
around-
just.
you're outside in public, you're around, like you're doing something fun because normally you see them in public.
Yeah, right.
And it's like you should just be happy alone with itself, not screaming for like your mom's phone or
It's
something.
more just parents submitting to their kids and giving them what they want.
Yeah.
It's
Gentle
horrible to
parenting.
watch.
Yeah, it's just
That's
gentle,
gentle
like,
parenting.
gentle parenting.
Whenever you are pretty gentle with your parenting, fast forward about 16, 17 years, they're not going to really keep those values that you taught them in mind.
Yeah.
Because I've just seen... Okay. I've seen that once or twice where, like, you, like, just put them in public school. They're going to start, like, you know, getting a little rowdy with their words, you know, and kind of just falling into that crowd, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Do you have a pet peeve,
I don't
Logan?
know.
Oh, I'll say my
Dude,
pet peeve.
you know what's
Yeah,
crazy?
we're gonna say our
Let's
pet
say
peeve
my
too,
pet
guys.
peeve.
We want to participate.
Do you know what's crazy? It's when like
course you
parents or like let's say your parents like got us pizza or something and none of us thank them or like
Oh, I
Oh,
hate
I
that.
People
was
who do
that
not thank.
was mine.
Who
That was
are
mine.
not thankful.
people who don't like let's say that somebody grabbed the bill at a restaurant and you
Right.
don't at least give them a thank you or
Dude, that's
something
such
like
a
you
good
kind of
one.
just like go out because like a lot
Gosh,
of times
you
they'll
just
be with
ruined
friends
mine. That was literally mine.
Really?
because a lot of times they'll be with
Yeah.
friends
Simply
Another one.
telepathy.
and they don't
Good
thank
answer.
the
I do
person
have
who's
one.
doing it and that's a big pet peeve.
One
But I think
I gotta answer this.
that's my. I can't
Nope.
think of anything.
Go ahead.
Okay. What is your love language?
Would you like to go first, Michael?
Gosh.
I did a test once and mine was physical touch.
Do you want to know what the 5 ones are, so you can at least like pick? So there's, like Cash said, physical touch, quality time, acts of service, words of affirmation, and gifts, gift giving.
Probably quality time and physical touch.
Hey.
Double up.
Quite literally, honestly,
mine
I
too.
think it's literally physical touch and quality time.
Okay.
I really enjoy gift giving. I mean, even if it's not the most expensive things at times, like, you know, showing up randomly with flowers is enjoyable for me. And physical touch is also a decent one.
Okay.
Physical touch and quality time.
Most of you
Yeah.
guys, I feel like, give a really consistent answer.
Glad I could help.
Yeah, Michael, you're not getting out of this one.
Yeah. What's your love languages, buddy?
Yeah, Michael.
I don't know.
Do you like being touched?
Yo, that's crazy. Do you like being touched?
Do you like being touched?
I mean, I was the bold one here to ask that question, so.
That's not a question that should be asked.
Do you like being touched?
Do you
Does
like
it
getting
mean a lot
gifts?
to you when people say something like
Hey,
encourage you or say something
Like
nice
you're
to you?
so
My bad.
handsome. Like, do you like people to call you handsome?
Or would you rather want to have like a
you're
one-on-one?
so handsome.
Like for instance, like
Cash says that to me.
for instance, like would you want to go like on a walk with somebody, or would you want to give somebody a hug?
That's exactly
Like, would you rather? at
Why
this
would we
point?
skip me and then randomly come back?
Oh my gosh, let's
Next
just go to the next
Okay,
question.
next question.
Alright, we don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
Okay, we asked this one the other day, but we didn't get everyone's take, and you guys had good answers. So, how do you know if a guy likes you or if he's just being friendly?
Oh.
Starting with Michael.
Can I switch seats with someone?
No.
Start it off. See, this one doesn't make any sense because, or like personally, I think because like
It really doesn't.
telling somebody that you think like everybody has different personalities, so it's
Yeah.
like
Like there's
No,
different
I
ways
could
you can
be-
approach.
you could be. See, the thing is with personalities is one person can be really shy around the person they like as a dude, and then another person could be really like confident and try to, make them laugh. So like there is really no way of telling.
Well,
unless
there's also
like,
average and possibilities.
yeah,
I
and
hear
then,
you.
if
Yeah.
they want to hang out with you a lot, that's pretty much the only way you can tell.
Like, what's your personal take on it? Because I feel like you all have, like, fairly different personalities. So, like, for your individual personality.
Like what? I
Well,
would
then
do
that's
to
giving
try
away
to-
trade secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
That's
that's very. That's
Okay, you don't have to share them. Or not share your personal thing, but maybe just in general. Does anyone have an answer for this?
there's no
I think
answer.
if, I think if
depends
someone
on the
goes out of their
personality.
way to talk to you a lot,
Or, like,
then
text,
that's
like,
kind of
random
like the main.
things.
It's
Yeah.
more of like the pursuit. That's
Yeah.
pretty much the only way you can honest tell.
Like, if so, you feel like someone's, like, pursuing you.
I feel like Kai's answer to that question was pretty good last time. If you
Mm.
remember what it was.
I'm trying to remember that one.
If you don't remember.
Okay, I think my answer was like it just depends. It definitely depends on the person. I know for me, I'm gonna make it known, I guess. Like, usually guys will pursue, and whether it's asking out to coffee or it's texting or anything along those lines. I know there's a lot of guys that are definitely shyer and won't do that. I don't know. Did I talk about like the girls, if they are interested in a guy and can't tell, that they should maybe either say something or go out of their way to?
I think you
see?
did. Yeah, I think you did.
See, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because I mean it's better if a dude were to pursue the female, but there's also nothing wrong with a girl going out of her way to ask. Because I mean, like, let's say you guys hit something off and it like works out, but
And the guy was too shy to say something or something.
yeah, but you were too, not necessarily stubborn, but you didn't want to pursue or reach out to that guy, and then you miss out on something really good.
Yeah.
But it's just a personal preference.
Yeah. Good answer.
Okay, should we move on? Okay. What do guys notice first on a girl? Makeup, hair, outfit? What do you notice first?
Oh my gosh, from a distance, probably their outfit, but like talking to them is definitely their smile.
Yep.
Same.
What if they came up and I smiled? You like?
I would notice that first.
Yeah, definitely smile.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
definitely
same
smile
for
and eyes, probably.
Yeah.
That was a quick one. What gifts do guys genuinely like to receive?
What was that?
Honestly, I would just say anything. Like, whether it's like they stop in at like Dunkin' or they stop and just get you something little,
Yeah.
but like the fact that they went out of their way and were thinking about you and got you something is important, or it's thoughtful.
A check for $300,000. Pretty nice.
I mean, round it
Yeah,
up
I'd
to
say just a
350.
thought of the gift.
That's sweet. Like, what if they surprised you with like a cruise, or like something like really meaningful, like, oh, I really, really needed a new bucket for my plants, and they just remembered.
What?
Something small, little. No,
That's
something
what I'm
small.
saying,
I'm thinking
like-
because I did that for my grandma, but like something super small that you just like remember them saying, "I need this." They get you that, or like something huge.
I think those are like the
Oh, what do you
special
prefer?
ones. I think those
yeah.
are
What
ones where
do you?
I think for those it's like really is just like, oh wow, okay, cool. Like it's a nice feeling when somebody just like literally just remembers.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
something that you guys were
Like,
talking
do
about.
you
Yeah.
Like,
would you
listens-
prefer like a whole vacation for your whole family, or would you prefer like something meaningful? Like I heard that your like grandpa did this, and like your grandpa might not be there, but it's like since he did that and you like that, I got something because or that's like related to that.
Meaningful.
Like which one would you like more?
It really depends on the relationship, because if it's just someone you don't know and they're like,
No, like if
I
you're
got an
dating them.
entire cruise, and like, I'm
No,
not
the
taking
person you're
that.
dating.
The person you're dating.
Meaningful.
Probably meaningful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
depends. Like, I
'Cause,
would
like-
prefer something that is meaningful instead of them just throwing money at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because in
Because
the
it
end,
means that they
it just
actually care.
depends.
yeah, in the
Yeah.
end, it means that they actually are like genuinely care about you.
Yeah, it just depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good answer. Good answer.
Hey, I have a good one. That my mom was wanting to know.
What is it?
What is the best way a mom can connect with her son?
Best way. Just depends
For all the
about.
moms at home watching.
This is cash. We're talking about.
It's just
Wait.
your mom.
Oh, just my mom
I
watching.
know how to connect with
What
my
mom? There's moms watching us right now.
Well, I do know a couple moms, but mainly my mom.
Mainly my mom.
One word's answers.
Fortnite!
Let's go around.
Give me V-Bucks.
Time.
Oh,
Time.
Logan.
Quality.
Quality what?
I'm not doing it looking.
Say time. Time. Quality time.
Quality time?
Just like talk to them.
Talk to them.
I don't give advice.
I don't give a rip.
Advice.
I think a good way to connect with your son is dedicating like a day or a certain amount of time to go do something with them, whether it's something they like or something you guys can enjoy together.
Same thing.
Yeah,
Just
that's-
one-on-one
Same
time
here.
outside of the home.
That's
Yeah.
quality.
Outside of the home.
It's a good answer.
I'm
Okay,
German.
okay. I have a question for guys,
For
and I
guys.
always have wondered this: can guys really think about nothing?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
I
Nothing at all.
like
You
how do your brain like you're not unconscious, so how do your thoughts just stop?
Yeah, they're just nothing.
You just
Like,
stare
you
into
just-
space.
Stare into space. Like you could be on your phone, you put your phone down, and you just like sit there and just.
Like here, like if you're another thing, like if you're just thinking about nothing and someone's talking to you, all you think about is the words that are.
It's in one ear, out the other.
Yeah.
No,
Is it like genuinely nothing, or is it just so
about
unimportant that
you?
you forget it once?
No,
No,
it's,
it's
genuinely
it's
just
literally nothing. Like all I
Kyle,
see is a
you have
black
that guy?
void. Just
I'm struggling. I'm struggling to relate with that.
Oh.
really.
Guys have
Yeah,
an email.
I feel like if I'm
Okay.
if I'm like staring off into the distance, I'm thinking about something. Whether
That's how I feel.
Yeah, sometimes
Me
like
too.
you're in deep thought. That's
Yeah.
different from thinking about nothing. There's deep thought, and then there's thinking about just straight up nothing.
Like
Yeah,
if
think
I
about
like start
nothing.
looking at this wall, you don't have to think about anything. You can just admire something.
Yeah,
No, yeah, that's what I'm
exactly.
saying. Cause
Look, you just
somehow
look
Logan
and
and
go.
Malachi can somehow do it on command, but I'm with Kai. I just like I can't like you can't do it on command.
Okay, guys, thank you guys so much for listening to today's episode. If you guys like this, if this is something you guys enjoy, we will make a part 2, but this time the guys will ask the girls questions. So, let us know if that's something that you guys would want to see, because we will do it. What else do I say?
Yeah.
Should we say this?
I think you covered
Good
it.
morning,
Yeah,
good
I'm pretty
evening,
sure
and good
you're
night.
Hey, that's a good quote.
Should we all say bye?
Love that movie.
Yep, let's do it.
One,
No, it's good
two,
afternoon.
three.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.